There's not even a chance for him to fire off a shot just yet. Finally, he gets vision, but it's so late. They've already taken so much space. They're in the site, and now they're just holding off these rotations. Bomb plant already confirmed. Numbers punched in, but Process has been able to still manage a kill out of his position. Draken does trade quickly, but Topa left shaking his head right there as he gets taken down from the side there and chased down from Draken. That's a lot to hold. And now they're smoking towards Donut. It can do a whole lot of work.
Oh, Molly's perfectly placed, and
That's really good.
he took some damage from that. They don't have a defuse kit, so they just have to stick this one. Tabson, oh, he goes down. That could be the round. I don't think there's enough time left. No, that's enough. That's the round. Played perfectly. Although I would say maybe a little bit of a mistake on the on part of Big that they don't have a defuse kit. But at the same time, everyone goes down apart from them. Anyway, not completely empty like there was in the previous round. But we'll see if they'll adjust to that as the push starts, and Zikos is getting very close to the smoke. Tabson will actually take him down. Process. Pretty good action there joining Tabson. They get 3 kills. In the meantime, Tabson goes for more, and he will get more. Miku will be eliminated by Sin. And well, that's a very confident round from Beg. I really respect the play around the smoke there. I mean,
Takes so much space towards middle, but he's going to continue to rush on in, and that's going to cause his demise there. Topa going to catch. Now this re-aggression being avoided by Zykos, who's in the cubby. Catches 2, knocking Mantu and Crimbo down. And out of the server, it's just Sin left to defend this B side of the map behind smokes now. There's a gap that he can work off of, but he's so low on HP, he's not going to win that duel. There's no way. Another smoke gets recycled. That'll be an easy save call for Process.
so we were talking in the pregame how Lord has a lot of experience from being a player quite some time ago, and you know, as a coach as well. I'm sure he can bring a lot of assets to the team here. Also, the fact that, you know, Draken, he played for Godsend. He's been kind of this weird.
He is starting to get some backup here. Actually, Tabson making a very quick rotation on in. Quicker than the attack can really manufacture here. Process is going to find his first, but they are kind of encapsulating him, although he's still alive. Tabson cut off, and Topa takes 2. That's a beautiful transition from him, but no one's covering the bomb plant, so Mantu can just sneak out for free. Crimbo is left into a clutch, a little 1v1 action. He has slipped the gap, though. He will find it. Not too bad. Crimbo going down. And that'll be the round right there. It's now 1-5. And again, it's what I said. Big really couldn't afford to do. It's a bit of a slow start for them.
But again, this is round 16. This is the first stage of the playoffs. And Big, if I'm mistaken, they were invited here. They were invited into the playoffs, and you know, can't really afford to lose just 2 players to them using a one-way. And Draken doesn't react in time to eliminate Crimbo, or at least Crimbo gets some info out of it. On to, don't hear it. Oh, he didn't, and he finds a double kill again. Not even through the one-way. Tabson and Crimbo, though, will strike on the 2, so it's a 3-on-3. Equal footing.
As he sneaks his way out of Temple, he is taking some valuable bit of space. You're distracted by the Molotov, but that's just a really sharp adjustment from Topo. We'll catch, but Sin gets collected on straight through the smoke. That is going to breathe new life in this retake. All of a sudden, we can start to talk about this being on here. Topa reposition right in towards a main here, and this is all going to be a game of timing. Crimbo might have just missed it, but Topa turning back turned, will be collected on. Crimbo, great positioning from him, and now it's up to Draken to clutch here. And the 1v2, the AWP in hand, no smokes to cover off the bomb just yet, so they're just going to have to straight stick it here. Chigos comes through, he misses his first opportunity, and oh my goodness. Yeah, that was Sid actually from long range that lands the kill. I thought he was just going to be sticking the bomb, but he doesn't really go for that as a full priority, and that is big, finding themselves a second in the clutch. In again.
No one dared to help him. I guess they just played off of the pick there. Inside Jaguar, it will be Zikos to take down Tabson. Process didn't realize he didn't eliminate the player and actually got the kill onto his teammate. So it's a 3-on-2. Cave separated from Jaguar with that smoke. But in mid, Montu, that is an important kill onto them. He's been a menace. That's what I'm trying to say in mid. Pushing through the smoke, there's Zico. Is not going to have any chance against the USB by being low HP, and it's all down to Miku.
He can kind of be nullified on these CT side starts, but it's good to see him elevating his game early here already. Mantu posted up with the op. Ooh, needed to connect on that shot there. Second chance is not connected on either, and that's going to cost him. A player in Donut already taken care of there. Icos is able to land an entry, and another miss from Mantu. That's going to take the full site control, the reins on this round here, but tabseN still stands.
Pretty complicated. You did bomb down here. A flash and a molly. That's all they have into this round. Flash deployed. Draken takes the angle into Donut. There's a player swinging. tabseN finds the kill, and they're both going to hide. Them gets one in their turn, but there's another player behind him. Sen, easy headshot. Crimbo eliminates Draken, and now it's all down to Topa. 1-on-2. Sin at the edge of the smoke, and it will be Sin who will eliminate the last player out of IKLA. And Big, they're making it work. You know, they're getting rounds on the board. We'll see if IKLA can survive Big.
Having a hard time doing so here as of recent. That's a nice bit of aggression there. Crimbo just taking a fight, winning it out. Again, it does leave this A side a little bit lacking there, but it's being reinforced here slowly but surely. Mantu's going to transition his op over. And Zykos, that's the one rifle dropped out of the hands. Great flash being set up there for Prosis, who's going to lock down the remaining. Beautiful round from Prosis right there. Absolutely clinical. And got to make the decision quickly here. Don't need a lot of utility trying to get those rotations rolling, but you're right. This is time ticking against them. Hoping that this mid play can cause some rotations. Actually, it's going to be an A play here. This is working perfectly. This is a great little mid round. It just depends on if they can take care of tabseN, which Kavim certainly can. Another 2 entries from this guy that win them around straight up.
Well, with that, IKLA. He stopped Big for a second. He didn't see anyone just yet. The execution will start, so he has to reposition. That molly will cut him off. Oh, needs to be careful. Zikos didn't spot him. So that's a free kill for Sin. The molly did delay them just a little bit more. They're going to move into the site here. Molly denied the bomb plan, and that
sick molly
doesn't actually. Miku, eliminated by Crimbo. Vem and Topa, they're tagged up. Draken's on full HP. I think Topo was spotted by Sin there. It seems like he hasn't. Still player advantage for the side of Big as they're coming in for the retake. Mantu. For a peek with the op. tabseN will find Topa. There's the kill onto Vem, and now it's all down to Draken. Always not being defused just yet, but it's going to be Mantu at the... Oh, actually, through the smoke, he's going to take down Draken. And Big, they're not going to allow IKLA to get away with a lot here. They...
As you can see, again, heavy emphasis on mid, heavy resources given to tabseN. This is what I was talking about. These are the sort of resources that you need to see. And, oh, they've just spent so much on tabseN to win that duel, and Kavim just takes it from them. It's over. Everyone's dead on Big. And Mantu now left, last man sitting. I cannot believe that he gets away with this, man. It's actually so unbelievable.
East side was actually better on the side of Big, and well, it usually isn't. It usually is the CT side way better, but that's not happening here. As we can see, tabseN taking down Vem. Donut is isolated, but there's a couple of players behind this smoke, and Zikos is left onto the side. He's gonna take down tabseN. Doesn't take down Sin. That would have been a very important kill to get. They will rotate all the way over.
Molly goes in a little too late, although Miku doesn't stick the bomb, so gonna buy them valuable time here. And Sin is gonna dive his way in. This is crazy, but no, Topa denies just in time. Perfectly played from Topa there. He's gonna get chased down as well, but he just holds for the clothesline on a Prosis. And IKLA could really rob this last round away. They will take a 9th there to cap things on off, and we'll see if IKLA can keep this up here.
We'll see if that is the case. As Big take quick control over mid. Flash deployed into Donut, and that's all the util that Big had. They do have a P250 onto Crimbo, and that P250 is going to take up Vem's life. Sin eliminating Topa, Tabson finding Mihu. This is not looking too bad for Big. Pretty good execution on that, or not execution, but kills coming in onto that A site.
Absolutely beautiful A aggression coming on through. Should be able to just lock this round down from this point forward. As you mentioned, T side feels like Big. They can level up here quite a bit. Again, you have individuals like Krembo who can be a lot more influential. That he can really dictate the fights that he takes, which I get more excited when I see Big on those T sides because of that fact on some maps there. As Tabson gonna clear out some space here. It's just a save game here. It's just some little extra cash flow going in pockets of the IKLA camp, but man, two and Tabson gonna find the last kills, and
they're trying to get aggressive, trying to get the upper hand. Tabson, he's been tagged down by Draken with the scout, softened up. Has been spotted. Sin eliminated. There's the kills coming in from Zikos and Kvem. The Deagle and the MP9 process. He takes down Draken, but it's a 2-on-4 still. Because they're not going to have a lot of money to play with. And actually, IKLA are concentrating a lot of their forces here. Very good bait and switch there for Zikos, and Kvem will finish it off with a triple kill. It was all Zikos and Kvem in this round.
Out of the gates, his performance, I was pretty impressed with what he was able to do over in Blast, but carrying forward that into this league right now, into CCT, it hasn't been transitioning those results. And Kavim, it's another multi-kill opener. He's still standing. Oh. And he gets a quick trade available there by staying alive for so long. Mihu comes through as support. At the very least, they've kept it into a close situation, but the Molly is going to chase poor Sin down. It drops the bomb in the middle. It's full playbook for a clutch potential here on the lines. He's going to sneak his way up, and he's dead in a couple seconds here. Yep, Zykov's going to catch him, and IKLA easily win. It's another double kill.
Big, they decided to not invest a lot into this one. They do have 3 Deagles, as you pointed out. They do like their Deagles, and there it is. And eliminating Miku, Zikos. Oh, what a flick onto Monto, but Process will be there to trade. Whip or retrieve. There's a second one that they can get. They are expecting the mid play, though, and Tabson, he's not going to sneak by because Vem is there to cover. 3-on-2.
Not fully committing. Process still has some utility to toss in, but they've just caught Krembo. I think they've caught the gun being sauced over, but Krembo still collects and goes for another fight. Maybe a little bit over-eager, trying to win the round outright. It leaves Process in a pretty tough situation. The AK is recovered. The flank is formulating here. The chase is in, but it's not converted right there by Topa. Now, the clutch is on the shoulders here of Draken, and this is smart. This is just smart Counter-Strike here. Smoke on top of the bomb. You're going to bait out the shots of Process. He's going to collect through the smoke. Very composed right there. That's the sort of experience that we need to see out of Draken. In these clutch situations, I need to see that experience show up. Because he was missing some shots. He was missing some opportunities to win. The trend continues of Big here digging themselves in a little bit of a hole. I'm sure that's known in the back of their mind as they come into this series the same cost here, but that's going to level up your game right there. Double entries coming through from 2 individuals. Tabson and Sin finding the first kills in this round here, but traded out by Draken, who does land a sharp shot. And it's going to set in a bit of hesitation on this T side here. Very rapid here, but who they're heading into, Kavim is ready, and the back default here takes an isolated duel, but he will be blasted out of the server by Process. That is a welcomed change right there for Big as they come out of the gates off the pause with a whole lot of success.
Got to be backstabbed soon enough here. Doesn't even happen. It's going to be Montu from main to take him down. Op versus op duel, and Montu wins it.
How well it would do in competitive CS. Look at this angle, man. On a knife's edge right there. Oh, and then towards middle. 2 trades back right there. It's a quick 2 for 2. Consider the implications of it. Very important. Mihu has to keep his attention turned through reports all directions. Crimpo goes for a trade, but Mihu double kills. Knocks both the pins down over towards B ramp and doesn't know where the last is, but this masterful reposition here in the cubby is so beautiful. He's going to catch Process back turn. That is just a work of art for Mihu to elevate them to 15 right there.
Is there a way they expect it? I don't think there is. Oh, Topa swings through the smoke. Easy shot for Montu. Oh, Tabson could be in for a big one unless Zcause spots him. I think he just did. Oh, he did. They do get the info. But it's still a 4-on-3 favoring Big. Vem is close to the action, but he's in donut with an op. Mihu takes down Tabson. So now Med is not a threat for Vem. Draken, he's going to go down to Montu. Didn't expect him to be this close. Vem does get a trade in. Mihu finds another shot, but Sin gets the headshot. Vem, he's going to stick it. Oh, no, he turns around. He's off of the defuse, and he's going to get the shot, but I think he goes down with a ship here. Yeah, he goes down. That's the double digits round for Big. Round number 10 on the board. They take control over Med. But what are they going to do with it? That's the question.
And in towards Topo right now. He's put on notice. Again, head-to-head of Tabson and Kavim has been a very exciting one. But as of recent, Tabson been able to close out in a couple of these duels. Man, tough timing right there. We'll get caught, and Mihu will take 2 kills with them. Is going to swing that advantage into his favor there. They do take the B side as a cost, but that Molly's gone way too deep. Zykos is going to move past it. And all of a sudden, they've got a chance here. Mihu with another. The star power out of him right now to try and close out this game is unbelievable. And a chance for even more as he takes a long-range angle. It's smoked off, though. He's met by finally a bit of utility that's going to keep him at bay. Safe passage for a bomb plant now. Crimbo catching some HEs, doing more and more damage to the star here of Big. It's Process and Crimbo who need to keep them alive. Taking these duels. It's another one out of Zykos. The Famasas are getting so much output. And Mihu's death is traded. It's going to be IKLA claiming 16 on their map pick in the most incredible fashion for Mihu. Back-to-back rounds where they were stuck, where they were in a sludge, is bailed out, is lifted up by Mihu with 2 3Ks in a row right there. Or at least 2 3Ks in 1 rounds in a row. So that's just phenomenal output.